Alright, so I'm going to give this one more chance. Sorry about the last stream being interrupted. My computer does not seem to appreciate the way that I'm using live stream software right now. So I'm just going to give it another second, see if it's going to continue to work properly. Alright, so let me go ahead and get into it. Welcome to my first live stream, and as you can see, the title says this is a Canon R5 unboxing, and if you saw the thumbnail, yes, I bought the supposed dreaded R5, and I'm not going to go into a bunch of details. I'm just going to show the unboxing, but I will be doing a bunch of videos in the future on everything that the R5 has to offer. So let's just go ahead and get into it. This is my first camera purchase that I've had in several years. Been the most expensive camera purchase I've had. My last camera was the 80D, and I've upgraded to this, so it's going to be quite the upgrade to have. So before I go, I went ahead and bought the little, not the Canon brand, but bought the adapter so I can use my other Canon lenses that are not the RF lenses to go with it. So that's what that is. So I did buy the R5 kit with the 24-105, and this is also my first lens upgrade in probably several years, actually. But in here, you got all the normal stuff, the books that I'll probably never read. The nice thing is that it comes with the LP6 batteries, same ones that I've been using for my, I had the 70D, the 80D, and upgrading to this, same batteries, so that is very nice to have. I'm glad that they continue to use that. And here's some new cables that I'm not familiar with my current cameras. No idea what that is, but we'll eventually find out in future videos. I'll probably show it or something. This is a USB-C to USB-C cable. That must be a new connection on the camera. That's one thing I haven't really looked into, is all the connections. I've just looked into all the specs. So regular charger, has a nice flip out part. Same old, same old. And here's where we get into the goodies. Oh, I didn't realize it came with a lens hood. That is quite handy to have. So that'll be nice. It even, is this a lens? Wow, I believe this is actually a lens pouch. This is actually a lens pouch that I have ever received with a lens. I've never had one or had the pleasure of having one of these. Usually because I haven't bought any lens that's been that fancy. So here's the camera strap, which I never really normally use for running and gunning, and especially on a stabilizer. More plastic trays. And let's go ahead with the lens first. Wow, that already feels like really nice and solid. That's like much heavier than the glass that I'm used to. Like really heavy. That's gonna be a chore on the run and stabilizer with the weight of this and the camera. But wow, that feels a little rattly inside, but that's probably has to do with the stabilization and everything. But that feels like a beefy lens. I mean, that's, wow, that's going to be a lot of fun to mess around with. And I went ahead with this one. Obviously they have the 24-105 STM that is not a constant f4 aperture. I went ahead and got the RF lens that does have the constant f4 aperture, which will be really great getting into that 70 to 105 millimeter range. And this is their upgraded version of the L lens, the old L lens that they had. And lastly, we have the supposed dreaded camera itself. The reason I still went with it was because I was comparing it to the, I think it's a Sony a7S III or something, but I didn't want to have to upgrade all my lenses and everything to Sony and all that, so I already had all the Canon lenses and everything, and went ahead with this because of, you know, I'll probably be still shooting a lot of 1080 stuff, and even if I do 4K, it'll most likely be just mainly 30 frames a second, which this has no problem with doing. And if I do any like 4K 120 or even 8K, which I doubt I'll hardly use, but it'll be really short bursts, so I'm not worried about the big issue that everybody knows about with the overheating. But wow, this, I'm already loving like the feel of the grip with this compared to my 80D. Man, everything about this just looks, I don't know, part of it's excitement with a new camera, but wow, that's gonna be really awesome. And I'm glad that they are continuing with the flip all the way around LCD screen, and the nice upgrade to the joystick in the back here rather than the touch sensitive thing. I know that was partly a big issue with some people. And well, let's see if the battery actually comes with any charge. Okay, so that's a new, there's some sort of plug right there for possibly, yeah, I think that might plug in right there. I don't know what that is even for, but we will eventually see. Yeah, I don't think they have any charge in it. Oh well. All right, so there you have it. The Canon R5 in all of its glory, and on the side here, HDMI. Okay, there's the USB-C, mic, headphones, flash, everything there. The dual SD card, obviously that's regular SD, and then whatever you call that, flash card, CF card, whatever they're. I've never really used those. I'll probably just stick with the regular SD. And yeah, that's about it. I mean, I'm just really excited about having a new camera to use and even new glass to go with it. Let's just go ahead and see what it looks like real quick on the camera. Now that feels like a nice rig. It's like buying a new car almost. Wow, that's gonna be really cool to have. So there you can see, hopefully that focus is good. And yeah, that is a beastie looking rig right there. And in future videos, you know, I'll be testing this out. In future videos, I'll be going over everything that I find out I like, probably dislike. You know, there's always likes and dislikes, but in the future we'll be doing a video on, or several videos on different features it has and everything. And so look forward to having this for the long future. Hopefully it'll last me quite a while. So thanks everyone that did tune in to this live stream, and hope you enjoyed it. And for those that are watching this afterwards, thanks for coming by and checking it out. And thanks for watching, and you know what to do if you want to keep up with the videos that I'll have coming out with this. And yeah, we'll see you next time.